Over the last decade, the U.S. Mint, other world mints have taught us a couple of things. One, that innovation and changes or additions to coins, new look, new feel, is special, and we love that stuff. The second is a constant, and it relates to all the other coin series going back to the beginning of time. How many? How few? And the fewer there are, the more fun it becomes. Well, you might remember in 2020, we had one of those moments hit us in the Silver Eagle market. It was the year of, well, V75, victory 75 years later. The first time a privy mark was ever put onto a Silver Eagle, it was done to a silver and extremely limited numbers. Well, the good news is tonight I got a couple 70s back in stock, so let's chat. That was a lot of words to say, but let me break it down a little bit cleaner for all of us. The Silver Eagle program is broken down into a couple segments. There is the uncirculated coin every year, the bullion coin, and then there is the special collector proof. Proof is a method of manufacture. It's how they're making something, right? Where a regular coin is struck once and it's pushed out into circulation. A proof, the method of manufacture, is polishing the dies, polishing the piece of metal, the 1 ounce of silver here, so polish everywhere, and then not once but twice under enormous pressure. And the techniques today give us the ability to frost out and mirror out coins, where like in this case, it looks like the eagle and shield are floating on water. That proof or mirrored background is the deal, the finest quality, and it's made for collectors. With that said, now we go fast forward to, well, low mintages always matter, right? Which one is the rarest? Which one has the fewest known, etc.? Well, the prior year, 2019, the U.S. Mint came out with a new type of coin, an enhanced reverse proof. And they made 110,000 of them from West Point with that Pride of Two Nations set. We had a lot of fun, quick sellout. And then later in the year, they introduced the San Francisco version, 30,000, and wow. That all of a sudden beat the 95W, and today that coin's a what? A $3,500 coin plus in 70. Year later, this year, 2020, what happens? Well, we have a lot of celebrations going on. Victory 75 years later, World War II is over, right? A tribute to all those that served all over the world. And the U.S. Mint did something special on the Silver Eagle. They added what they call a privy mark. Now, we've seen privy marks on other coins before, like the quarters in the year earlier in 2019. That was kind of cool. But for a Silver Eagle, this is the first. And it was a proof they did it with. Oh, and by the way, to tie it all together and make it even more fun, because of the 75th anniversary, they made only 75,000. Which means this coin ranks number 3 of all Silver Eagles ever made on the pecking order of rarity. First ever with a privy mark. Now all the rage right now is what? The star privy on an uncirculated coin. That's 2024 story. This is the first. This is significantly rarer and the place to be. So numbers, I'm a numbers geek when it comes to coins. It helps separate one coin to the other, 1 year to the other, etc. And even though the special qualities that are obvious on this one, the V75, the low mintage of 75,000, there's other information available if you so look. If you look at that 19S enhanced reverse proof I talked about, if you go to NGC's website, they publish every coin they've seen. And they list all the grades. So you can see a 69 to a 70 to a 67. You know how many were made in total, i.e. NGC has put into these holders. If you look at that 30,000 mintage, there are 9,993, almost 10,000, or a third of them, 33% of them that are known in 70. And that coin is what I was referencing earlier, that $3,500 plus coin. Then there's the V75. 75,000 were made. However, in 70, that's the difference maker. The percentages are way in our favor. There's only 16,931 of these. That is 22%. So it just shows on the bigger scale, these just didn't grade as well. And that's all right. The privy mark means, and again, how they do privies is they strike the coin in proof, then they slap it one more time. And if that slap to put the privy on there is imperfect, you don't get a 70, right? If there's a slight fudge, it becomes a 69 or lesser based upon the quality of it. We know that also because of 2024s, the star privy, they don't grade well as either. And that's because of the second strike taking away from the overall feel. So with all that said, my market right now is pretty interesting because we had two of our competitors up in the last 2 weeks with the same exact coin. Different label, but it was the same coin, the V75 in 70. And they were just under $1,000. Tonight, we're under 700. It is our best price in a real long time on this one. Traditionally, it's 800 to 900, and that's normal. That's why I said my competitors were not that far off on this one. Except tonight, well, our middle name, again, value, means we're going to bring out the good stuff with the best grades, and tonight we're going to just bring home the price. The best price, the right price. Everybody, $699.95. Give me a 30-second clock, please. If you're visiting us via the web and it's in your shopping cart, push it through. As I referenced earlier in the show, whenever we get close to a sellout, I'm going to let you know. We don't want anybody to lose an opportunity. We don't want to lose a sale. We'd love to have you buying with us. That's why the products are crazy good, and the prices are, well, the best. $699.95 on a V70. V75 in 70. I guess say that fast 3 times, right? Makes it a fun one. A big time fun one. Guys, I don't think we're going to make the rest of this clock. There's more phone calls than the other. So at this point, let's break it off. Thank you, everybody. We have to be moving on.